people will let us know if this is working or not.
I can't hear him.
You feel professional?
Yeah, I'm like,
You look professional.
yeah, I'm like, I can't hear Mike at all, but
Can't hear me at all. If I keep turning dials, do you hear me now? I think our audio is good. Folks, bear with us.
Like,
if you're watching
yay.
us now. We are just kind of figuring this out for the first time. So, yeah, no, the audio's kind of coming in okay, I hope. I think you can hear audio. For everyone listening at home when they just jump onto this is going to be super annoying, I have a feeling. Check, check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2, check, 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 1, 2. There, now I can hear myself.
I can hear you too.
There we go. Now we're figuring this out. Check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2, check, check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2. There we go. I hear a microphone now. So we are live right now. We're here at SAPRL 2026 Pro Series match. I am here with you, wonderful Carlee.
Hey.
Apex Optics. I'm also here with Derek somewhere. He is running around.
Back here.
Derek is here. How is our stream looking, Derek?
Stream's looking pretty good.
I hope so. It's going to be a tad windy, folks. Just bear with us.
That's SAPRL.
It is SAPRL.
SAPRL without wind is,
One of the few matches you can experience all 5 seasons at once.
yes.
Apparently there is more than 5. Or 1. And there's our target. It is a tad blurry out there right now, just due to
You
the
just
wash of the
see all
sun.
the dust plumes. For shots in the side of the hill.
There is a target in there. Ooh, that's a bit bright. We should have dialed the brightness down a bit.
I'm going to grab the power bank and see if we can't dial that down.
Okay,
Should be charged up enough now.
hopefully. So who do we have on right now? I think we can hear all the audio.
Yeah?
I believe so, yes.
So right now that looks like Jordan Bobasel. He's shooting sportsman class.
Unfortunately, that power bank is still flashing on low. I could run another extension port out and use the plug-in.
So now we'll be watching them shoot off of... What is this? This is stage 16. If I had my matchbook, I could tell.
It's like Apex Flat Deck,
The Apex Flat Deck.
something. It had a clever name.
I think Derek has my matchbook in his pocket. He's trying to figure out the
I can
tablet
see it
right
in his
now.
pocket from here.
Yeah, this is great. I love this.
So this match is 18 stages this year, yes?
I believe, yes, 18 stages. As the match director, it's you got to keep coming up with new stages. I don't know, and depending on how much time you have, sometimes 20 is just pushing it for some people.
It can be, especially, I mean, you could do 20. I feel like it's often better if you're running smaller squads. Like if you've got squads of 8, designated ROs, and you can kind of get people through. But if you never know with weather and the unpredictability of weather in southern Alberta, I honestly too, I mean, Tyler Jalbert's a great match director, but he has had his hands full with weather for every time he hosts a match. It'll be beautiful sunny skies all week, and typical southern Alberta, the weekend hits, and good luck, bro.
Yeah, I got to experience one of those not too long ago. We were sitting at a crisp northerly wind, a lot of wind, and directly in the face, plus snow. So you add that onto a 22.
Yes, that was the infamous Pizza Box Bino Shield match. Am I correct?
The World War I inspiration.
It was fantastic, honestly. I've had people tell me we should develop something like that. Something that fits nicely around the binos.
The Apex Shield.
Yeah.
There's your first April Fool's Day
Oh my
release.
goodness, right? There it is.
The April Fool's Day release. I think people would get a kick out of that.
Available in Domino's or Pizza Hut.
Depending on your location.
Yeah, exactly.
It will not, if it's not delivered within 30 minutes, it's still not going to be free because logistics is good. We're not that good yet.
I love when folks are shooting and you can see their jerseys flapping like a
In the
flag.
wind.
Yeah.
It is great. Gotta love jerseys. Who do we have shooting right now?
Tyler Eilhart is shooting right now.
Oh, shooter for Team Apex.
Yes, he is.
Apex Blue looks good on him.
It does. Yeah, Tyler had a really good season last year. He went through the regional series here in the Foothills region and traveled to Pennsylvania for the PRS Pro Series finale last November. Did quite well. It was also windy there and cold.
At least it's going to be somewhat warm here.
It's not bad, you know?
It's kind of nice.
We're not melting. I don't think anyone's going to get heat stroke today.
Oh, no, heat stroke. We definitely wouldn't want that.
No. This is one of the cooler May Cactus Cups I've been to.
But it's nice.
Last year it was super hot on the first day. It was in the 30s, and that would be the 80s or 90s for you folks down south. And then on day 2 it was about 10 degrees, so what's that, 50s? Yeah, so that was really fun. Everybody got sunburned and dehydrated on day 1 and then froze day 2, so
I don't know. I don't know who would get dehydrated on day 2.
I don't know, Mike, do you need a Gatorade?
I don't know. I don't think you need a Gatorade yet. I will let people know if I do need a Gatorade. It is one of my favorite hydrating sports drinks.
Well, I do believe that Tyler Jalbert did just drop a cooler off on stage 16 there, and there is water and potentially Gatorade in it.
Perfect. That's what I might need to worry about. Derek, technical advisor, how are we doing?
I'm doing not bad.
I said how the stream's doing, not how you're doing. You can be fine.
It's going. There's some difficulties we're working through, but
Hey,
live and live.
if there's no difficulties, we're not doing it right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this staggered stage start seems to be working really well this morning.
It does allow everyone to kind of... Because there's always the one squad, and everyone knows which squad they're talking about. There's one squad that they're like, they just take forever.
They really do.
And it's just because they like enjoying each other's company, I'm guessing.
Well, I believe so, yes. There are some people that this is just part of their annual social calendar, which is lovely.
Yeah.
It's just a tradition. You know, driving here, Van and I were asking each other, like, this is what number SAPRL match for us at this point. Way back in the old times, like 3 years ago, they used to host 2 a summer and then I believe a 1-day rimfire. And now there are multiple regional centerfire matches and multiple rimfire matches as well, on top of the Pro Series here.
Yeah, it's good to see the sport grow. We're trying to grow the sport.
Absolutely, yeah. We've seen it grow quite a lot. We've had a couple additional clubs come online here in Alberta this year as well. 4 of them, I think, which is pretty exciting. Now we just got to really get Saskatchewan going. We've only got a couple matches in Saskatchewan, and they're being sandwiched by all the matches in Alberta and Manitoba, which, you know, maybe it means it's just good to be a Sasky, because then you can choose if you want to go east or west on whatever weekend, and, you know, you got your choice.
Absolutely. No, it'll grow. They have the room. They just need the people.
Yes.
That's generally comes with.
Oh, there's a lot of shooters in Sask.
There's a lot of them here too.
Yeah. It's I definitely think if you build it, they will come. Oh, and Noel Greasley has his new shooting program as well, Art of Precision.
That's right. Yeah, he's starting training and all that wonderful stuff.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he's actually doing a training session on the Friday train-up day at the Apex Rocky Mountain Challenge in July, which we're really excited about. Noel Greasley would be a great person to learn from. He is incredibly patient as a person and as a shooter, and he can, you know, is really good at teaching that process and maybe the patience. Maybe I should go learn from the patience piece from Noel.
The process is definitely part of it.
Absolutely. Yes, he's very methodical, and his consistency is definitely one of the traits that has made him very successful in this sport.
Derek, can you hear us? Yes, we can hear us on Rumble. Perfect.
Yep.
We tried on YouTube. We tried on Facebook. We realized they may not be the most friendly to what we're doing, so at least it's on YouTube. Sure. Rumble. Oh, Derek, you want to be difficult.
Switch over.
Now, when watching everybody from afar, I feel like, you know, when they do kids skating lessons and they put everybody's name on a Avery label on the front of their helmet, I feel like that's what we need to do.
We did label
here.
almost all of the wiring.
Yeah.
No, I meant on all the shooters.
Oh. Just the little yeah.
Like sprain waves are a different frequency.
Yeah.
I did have a way to do it, and it's a lot of buttons you gotta push. Maybe later.
Yeah.
During lunch break, we may figure that out. I had it working the other day. This is all learning in progress.
Yeah. But no, name tags would be nice.
It would be.
Yeah.
Derek, you should stand closer to the microphone.
Get on in there.
There you go. That's better.
Your bougie chair.
Is that the air-conditioned chair?
It is not an air-conditioned chair.
I'm pretty sure that's an air-conditioned chair.
It is not an air-conditioned chair.
You can keep lying to yourself, but it's an air-conditioned chair.
I'm going to refute any allegations about having an air-conditioned chair. We have actually tons of air conditioning of the natural variety right now.
Yes, we absolutely do.
Mm-hmm.
The wind, honestly, just has that little bit of bite to it that feels like, you know, post-Labor Day wind. Like, is it Thanksgiving?
I don't think it's that bad. I'm going to disagree with one of my co-hosts here, actually.
I'm growing soft in my
I don't think
older
you're
age.
allowed. I don't think you're allowed to disagree, Derek. You don't have a choice.
You absolutely can.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I should remove that extension cord since it's not being used. Remove the hazard. I'll be right back.
Oh, the next squad is getting up to the stage we are currently sitting on. So they are just finishing stage 13, and they will be moving back onto our stage, and then we will have some shots of the field, hopefully, so you can see the targets. The targets are between 350 to 600 yards. The camera should be able to pick it up. That is the other thing trying to do this, is getting the cameras to see the targets has been a challenge in the past. But
It happens.
But I believe we have it.
All right, so on stage 16 right now, we have squad 8.
Squad 8.
Yeah. This squad has 3 shooters in sportsmen.
Oh, sportsman.
Yeah.
That's the new class, isn't it?
It is.
What is sportsman class again?
Sportsman class is, you know what, I'm just going to I'm going to go on the PRS website and give you the exact definition.
We're going to go for the textbook Webster's
Yeah,
definition.
we absolutely are. But also, I know that the caliber is restricted to 6.5 Creedmoor.
Some will argue that's not enough to be a sportsman, but I'll disagree with it. I mean, you could shoot it with your 300 Win Mag, but I don't think you're going to have a good day after the end.
That would be spicy.
You would need a sling after that.
Oof.
Not for your rifle, for your shoulder.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
200 to 300 rounds in a weekend is quite a bit of magnum.
Definitely. Let's see here. I believe it'll be in the rules. So who's up shooting? That looks like Jesse Gebhardt, who is here from the great state of Montana.
I did see there were a few Americans that made the trip up.
Yeah, there's a couple. All right, the sportsman division. Here's what makes it interesting. Your rifle is limited to 13 pounds even. That includes the rifle, optic, muzzle device, bipod, empty magazine, and all detachable accessories.
Simple enough.
Yeah.
So anyone can really just come and try it.
Absolutely. It is a great way to get into the sport. I think it is one of the more, I don't want to use this word, but I can't think of a better one, gateway categories for entering Precision Rifle Series.
Gateway category. Gateway category. That's a good way to put it. And the local wildlife is loving my little internet box right now.
Excellent.
Yeah, there's actually not too many bugs out. We're kind of blessed. I thought the mosquitoes might be kind of bad.
We'll see what happens when it starts raining.
Don't say that word.
I know.
We don't say that word.
So next up in this father-son combination is Nicholas Gebhardt.
Yes, he was shooting TAC division, I believe.
Was it TAC?
I can't remember.
Or is it gas gun?
Possibly.
Last year.
Someone should try to... It's kind of hard for us to shoot gas gun up here. Someone should work on something about that.
Yep, somebody should. I heard some folks have some ideas. Being Canadian means you need to be scrappy and innovative.
I believe so. I believe someone's in the works on that right now.
Yeah?
I may
You might know someone.
I may know someone who's working on something.
There's a bunch of TAC shooters this weekend too, which is great. Usually we see one or two.
Yeah, there's one. I think Brendan's also shooting TAC this.
Is he instead of Sportsman?
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look here. Yeah, we've got 7 in tactical. Justin Peters, Nathan Wiggin for Team Canada for World Championships right there. Luke Trinke, Ryan Konoski, Brendan Soltis, Caden Bandman, and Kyle Gardner all shooting TAC. That's great. It's nice to see the category grow.
One of the things I love about live scoring is we can see scores live.
That is one of my favorite things as well.
We only have 2 stagers reporting in right now, but...
It's looking good for the Canadians?
Yeah, we are the top 5 right now.
Well then. So there's 5 people in Sportsman division. 3 in production.
Stage 15's not reporting in yet, but they will soon.
We've also got 7 ladies shooting this weekend.
Is it 7?
Yes.
That's a good number.
It is. It's really good. It's nice to see some new ladies starting to come out. One of the things we have noticed is some of our junior ladies went off to university and then, you know, summer jobs and things like that. So we haven't seen some of them in a little bit, but they're coming back. We've also got 6 juniors. Again, great to see. All 3 members of Team Canada's junior team are shooting this weekend, although eligibility for juniors for IPRF is 20 and under for center fire. So one of the juniors on that team is not shooting junior for this match.
I wonder if I sacrifice my sunglasses. Put it over the lens.
No. I don't, because I set the presets there. Actually, just go try it. Try it, Derek. We'll figure it out. We may be duct taping a pair of sunglasses to a camera right now. Maybe not.
Do we need a sunshade? I've seen some innovative sunshades on scopes over the last couple of years. The most Canadian, I think, is Tim Hortons Coffee Cup.
The Tim Hortons Coffee Cup is a classic.
Yeah.
No, we tried the sunglasses effect. It's just a tad too unpolarized, too polarized. What's the correct word I'm looking for?
I'm not sure. I wasn't listening.
It's okay.
Sorry.
That's what the headsets are for. Just alone in my head.
I was
with
looking
my
at
thoughts.
scores. I'm sorry.
Carlee loves scores.
Carlee does.
The secret is more screens. We need more screens.
We
only
do.
have 5.
I know. We honestly, like, we need to look like commodities traders here with like 8, 10 big, like 40-inch monitors.
We did have a 40-inch monitor last year, but the thing with it is it's a giant pain to haul around.
What?
It didn't fit in the box.
They don't exactly make travel cases for TVs.
No.
So.
Well, the TV itself is a travel case.
So who do we have up shooting right now? Cheyenne Hofer?
Cheyenne's up, I believe.
Yes. Also a member of Team Canada for this year's IPRF World Championships.
Awesome.
Yeah. Shooting in the ladies category. Tyler and Cheyenne are one of many husband and wife shooting duos here this weekend.
That's nice that you can do it together as a family.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've got some full families here too.
That is the other thing, is there's a lot more families doing this, I've noticed.
Yes.
Families are definitely getting in on it.
Tons of father-daughters.
So many.
More so than
many.
father-sons.
Yes.
Both are great.
You know what I've
Yeah.
really started noticing, though, is as I've traveled around North America to matches and I've talked with a lot of match directors, there's something about this sport, take it for what you will. Now, this is conjecture. Obviously, I haven't run census data on this, but a lot of girl dads. A lot of girl dads.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when we have a handful of male juniors, it's almost startling because we're used to having so many female juniors. But
I think like the Precision Rifle blog, they do a lot of analytics
Yes.
in regards to shooter gear, even SDs. They collect a lot of data. I think they need to broaden their horizons.
I think so
Collect
too.
data on the people.
Yes, exactly.
So there might be some interesting insights that come about that.
Are you willing to squad with your spouse? Yes or no?
Oh, I found out where the sound effect buttons
Oh,
are.
there it is.
Wait, is it this the right one? Nope, not funny enough. There it is.
The symbol, that's a good one.
Also, if someone cleans it, I'm ready for it. I may have spent a lot of time on that. Actually, no, they're built in. They're built into the little sound unit.
Curtis Manfield cleaned stage 17, his first stage of the day today.
Really?
I watched that. It was a great run.
That's when we were profusely swearing at technology.
Yeah, it looks like about half the squad is done on stage 14 here, so. There's a bunch of 308 shooters in this squad coming up too, so the trigger pulls will be a little louder.
What kind of brakes are they running? That's really what I want to know.
The fattest ones. I think I see. I'll do a little bit of scouting. And I'll let you guys know.
You're just going around checking what everyone's brake. Are you allowed to do that?
An impromptu.
Impromptu survey.
Yeah. Well, Luke's shooting 308 over there. That's why it's popping a little more.
Yeah, but who else had those Priest brakes are getting pretty popular. I've noticed.
Fantastic.
I've seen quite a few of them today already.
Yes. Yeah, those really took off. They make a huge difference, honestly. I know Van got his over a year ago. We were at Nut Crusher when Garrett first introduced them, and you can tell the difference. And it's funny, I was speaking to the photographer there, and he said, because he's always right next to every brake and all of that, that he said he can actually notice a difference in concussive force depending on what.
Well, it's not just you got to worry about; it's everyone around you too.
Yes.
Because that's how everyone's favorite friend at a range is someone with a massive muzzle brake.
Absolutely.
But at least when you're on the line, it's not too bad. ROing though, I will say, you can kind of tell like there's some force being reduced with that brake.
The thing that always gets me is when we're at matches in the U.S. and someone's shooting a suppressed gas gun, and I'm just like, what is that sound? That is the oddest thing.
That would be nice, but.
Oh, yes. Well, dare to dream.
I can dream.
So, survey says.
Okay.
3 Bonita solutions.
Oh.
You mean Botnia? Or
sorry.
Botnia?
I like Bonita.
Oh.
Ah. Is
feel
your brake Bonita?
Well, you look Bonita.
Oh, well.
Botnia Solutions.
Botnia
sorry.
Solutions.
That was intentional. That might be even the 4th Botnia Solutions coming up.
Those are a good break.
They are a good break.
Yes, Tobias did an incredible job designing those. And he, honestly, he's also just like a really nice guy. So, you know, if you want to feel good about the people you're supporting, Garrett Priest is also a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I see 1 EC tuner brake.
Okay.
From Mr. Cortina. And then we have a Insight Arms
There's
brake as well.
There'll be a few inside brakes kicking around.
Yeah, there'll be definitely a few inside brakes hanging around.
I
here
would
today.
think at this match for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
there.
those-
Hello. I'm not a geography major.
I'm going to leave this to Carlee because Carlee's a pretty proficient traveler.
I'm a travel agent.
Yeah.
But
I
I'm no
have
traveler.
a map on my wall because kids ask questions.
Mm,
We learn a lot about geography.
mm,
Well, where's that person live? Where's that match?
mm-hmm.
It's just little pins all over the wall. Like,
I put
been
I
there,
put
been
stickers
there.
on all the spots that we've gone together.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I've done that myself too with the Northwest Territories and Yukon and Nunavut in Canada.
Yeah, you've been some places. You've probably seen more of Canada than most.
I've seen a decent amount. The map, however, is outdated.
Ah.
It's like it kind of curves around the top of the world, and you have like Alaska, and then you have the USSR.
Yeah. That's okay. I still have a globe from when I was a kid, and it said there's the USSR, and Yugoslavia was also still a country. So,
Yes.
yeah, dating ourselves here.
I mean, the globe hasn't changed much.
No,
No, it's still around.
There's just more lines.
A few borders have, unfortunately.
Some have
Fortunately,
moved.
Unfortunately. Depends how you look at it.
Yes. Depends which side you're on.
Absolutely.
And the brass goblins doing their job well. Remember, feed your local brass goblin, and they will keep asking you for your brass.
This is one of the fastest brass pickup squads I've seen in quite some time.
It's a crucial part to the sport that people
Yeah.
don't realize.
Mhm.
It's funny too if you've been a brass goblin long enough that you start to know whose brass is whose.
We actually tied one over there.
Should I tie one right on that way?
Yeah, but go to a back corner.
Yeah.
The fun of running a match.
Mm.
Yes, it's always the things no one thinks about.
It's the little things, like an air-conditioned washroom.
Air-conditioned washrooms, garbage bags,
Yes.
ibuprofen,
Gatorade.
Gatorade.
a few band-aids and a few hugs for some hurt feelings.
Absolutely. Yeah, we had somebody sponsor our match with these really tricked out first aid kits a couple of years ago, which was pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely good stuff to have.
I feel like I'm in the
You
Yeah.
kind of are.
Do you want to hop in here?
I gotta take pictures.
We just got
Sure, sure.
Yeah, we got that was Tyler Delbert, the match director
Yeah.
of this match.
doing a
hopping in
wonderful
here.
job.
Yeah, doing a wonderful job out here today. So
I will say this is probably the best weather so far he's had for a match this season.
which, fingers crossed, tomorrow could be interesting.
Well, all I keep
So-
thinking is if it rains overnight, it'll keep the dust down on the roads. It's
Yeah.
always nice.
It's it could work.
Honestly,
make it
too,
work.
you never know with the forecast.
Yeah.
It changes so much.
And then once we get back the squad on stage 15 here, we should be able to hopefully see some dust downrange. As we got our camera presets on the targets down there.
Oh yeah, we'll see some splash.
So yeah, we'll definitely see a lot of powder coming up.
There is a target out there, believe it or not. We also have the second, that is target 2.
How many targets are on stage 15?
3 targets,
Three.
stage 15.
There's a target out there, and we have a target way back out there, which is currently being washed out, but we will fix that in a second.
The squad that we've got coming up here, I'm not sure which squad number it is, but I believe they are, let me look here. We will have squad 7 that's coming up here. They were an all Manitoba squad, but Colton Bachman from Saskatchewan squeaked his way in there.
He's close enough.
He's from the furthest west point of Saskatchewan too, as far as he could get within Saskatchewan from Manitoba, but there he is.
The land's all flat, they all blend in together.
Yeah, absolutely. They can wave at each other from their back decks.
It is really that flat, people don't realize it.
Yes, the southern part of the province is ridiculous. Fun fact though, Saskatchewan does have more lakes than prairies.
You just gotta find
do.
them.
Excellent, very excellent fishing.
Oh, especially up north.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, once you get north of like Saskatoon and PA and all that, it's quite lovely.
Yeah.
Used to go fishing there as a child with my family.
Hard to beat.
Yes.
Also good ice fishing too.
No thanks.
Okay, not for Carlee, but for our other
You know what? If you got a shack, I've gone ice fishing, but I've never gone with anybody that has like a bougie tent to do it. It's just been like out in like a bald ass prairie lake.
sitting on a bucket.
Yes.
That's your problem.
Yeah.
there.
Well, you know, I did grow up in southern Saskatchewan, so
Yeah.
yeah. Like, yeah, no, get me an ice fishing shack and some snacks, and we're in business.
Yeah. Different story if you have a fancy shack, the wood stove in there,
Absolutely.
TV, Wi-Fi, Starlink.
Starlink's nice. I
Yeah.
cannot stress how nice Starlink is.
Yeah, it really is quite nice.
We got some scoring here live from Impact. It's finally coming in. We got Jesse Gebhardt in on stage 16 with 8 impacts. We have Tyler Ellard with 8 impacts. And Nicholas Gebhardt coming in with 6 impacts, dropping a 2, dropping 2, and dropping 4, respectively. Oh, I love this live scoring.
I do too.
This is great. It just makes our job so much easier.
It really does.
And it's cool to see because we only have so many pairs of eyes, ears, toes. It's hard to keep track, but
And we do have, I think, one squad that isn't reporting yet. So,
again, dynamic situation.
absolutely, anything can happen. It's SAPRL. Anything can happen.
Can and will.
Yeah. Yeah, our top shooters right now have only dropped 1. And we got a whole squawk of people that have only dropped 2 and 3 and 4, so it's staying pretty tight there up at the top.
This is really, if you drop 1 point here, you could be dropping 4 or 5 slots almost. With the
Absolutely.
caliber of shooters we have here today.
Yes, absolutely.
But reporting in now, it's like we got Tanner New is in first. We have Jeff Scobie in second, and Noel Greasley in third. For now. 2 of 18 stagers reporting. It's still anybody's game.
Anybody's game.
Our next squad starting to stack up here, finding the targets.
As this squad is moving on. And just to prove we are real. We are actually.
Hey,
We
hey.
are actually here. I don't think it's going to be that bad. Yeah, we'll see.
It's SAPRL.
It is.
All right, looks like they're going to get started pretty quick here.
Yeah, we got the next squad. They are getting ready to line up here. The forest of tripods is assembling.
Yes.
Number one rule of broadcasting.
Yes.
No, that can't be it.
That sounds right.
Oh, we are on the clock now.
All right, here we go.
Still kind of hard to see the targets up there. We'll work on that.
We're seeing the splash in the side of the hill.
Can we see the splash? This might be good.
Well, you definitely see the
Oh, yeah.
what did splash blow away for a while.
We can see some splash out there. We're right stage. Yeah, the sun is our enemy at this point. It'll happen.
Threw that weird tripod down. He is not utilized.
That's a contentious subject.
Tripod rear?
Tripod rear.
Yeah.
All the cool kids are doing it, but
Well, with a prop like that big fat rock, like a guy can really hug his body against it. You can kind of lean into it.
Yeah, Zach's about the right height for this too, because he's built himself a pretty solid position.
Yeah. And there goes the mag. Take the flag in.
this squad not as supportive in the brass goblin.
No.
Oh no. There we go.
So we had quite the front target orders. You got T1, T2, T3, and then T3, T2, T1, T1, T2, T3, T3, T2, T1. That's quite the twist.
This is. Just write it down on your hand.
The trick,
Yes.
the trick with that is to not take the tape off your wrist coach. Just stack it to see how high you get it.
Well, you know, then it's just closer and closer to your eye, so you know, could just see it that much clearer.
As I age, I need more vision, and the closer it gets.
Exactly. Sounds like a winning plan. How thick is that armboard layer now?
I think about an inch and a half.
Okay.
It's getting there. It hasn't gotten annoying yet.
How many matches thick is that?
It's probably 2 years worth of matches.
Is it all the same color, or have you alternated?
Oh no, I just keep. It's probably at least 2 years of massive tape later.
Well then.
Squad, there. Looks like we got an extra now. That's better.
I believe that's Justin Peters,
Mm-hmm.
also from Manitoba.
Mm-hmm.
Arguably one of the most skilled shooters from Manitoba.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying we should pay attention.
I would say so.
I like that.
I've never seen him do poorly at a match. And we don't see him very often. He's got a busy life.
Yeah.
But
when he gets out there,
he's successful.
he lays clicking on that stage
He does.
with the lead.
Just gonna go run and try something quick here.
Yep. And first position. Yep. No tripod rear on this one. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we'll see much tripod rear on this stage.
No, I don't think so.
$122nd part time here.
You bet.
Thank you.
Doing pretty good so far. Hesitated there for a moment. Very smooth in his movements.
Very.
Yeah. As soon as that bolt comes back, there's the next dial. Just runs it at a time. We got Mike coming back in here.
Just started pushing buttons.
I just started pushing buttons. Changed it up a bit. Our shooter finished kicking brass, so.
It's 10:30.
Mm-hmm.
Getting close to snack time here.
Mm-hmm. I did bring some snacks too.
I did as well.
Yeah.
We're gonna be sitting here for a while.
What's a match without snacks?
That's definitely a. I think people don't realize that PRS is also an endurance sport.
Oh yes.
You're out there in the elements for sometimes 10 hours.
Yep.
Very little recluse from the elements.
Mm.
You might have a match where you have some tents to hide, but even then, the high sun during the day, there's not a lot of availability to hide from the elements.
And the
So-
wind can be tiring.
Mhm.
Temperature, even temperature variances too. It makes for a long day.
Yeah. So keeping hydrated, and then
I will say one thing that I saw on Facebook a couple days ago was the boys from Pancake Lake Precision, Curtis Gordon and Dawson Keene, the match directors out there.
yeah. Oh, chamber flag.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there we go. Chamber flag's out.
We've all done that before.
Yep, that helps.
So they have a food truck that comes out for their match, but it also serves breakfast. Yeah, someone is thinking.
Yeah, no, definitely. There, that's a better view.
Is that
of the
Ernst
shooter.
Botha or
That
Ernst
is
Botha
Ernst.
that we have out there?
I believe so.
Yeah, I believe so as well too. I'll pull him up on impact and see a little bit about him.
Well, he just finished seating on Thursday night and was able to throw his gear in the truck and make it out here.
Yeah.
South
Learns-
African expat.
He is a marksman category, and he is shooting 6.5 Creed.
Caliber, good caliber.
Good caliber. He's actually filled out on his impact profile all of his data,
Nice.
so I really like that.
What
That's
is he
good.
running?
He is running an impact precision action, the MDT ACC chassis, and that is the elite. Fix an anti-trigger. Don't see too many of them, but good trigger. Botnia Solutions brake. Again, hot one. MDT mags. Lapuro brass, a bit of Ori powder. Burger bullets. Like a rangefinder. Gray Ops CNC mount. Wybad bag barrel, one of the classic IBI barrel, and he chooses the Garmin Zero C1 as his chronograph.
I thought everyone chose the Garmin C1 as
Mm.
the runner.
Oh, there's a couple guys who got that new Labrador.
Yes, yep.
Not gonna lie, I'm still rocking the old Labrador.
Look at you.
I am an Athlon guy myself, so.
I think that's called Strawberry.
Well, it just so happened an order came in, and it's a little bit more budget friendly than the Garmin, but still performs very well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We have a plethora of options.
It's always nice to have options.
Now,
His-
Ernst
his-
looks like
his-
he's about to go on safari.
Just for the weather.
Absolutely. He's no fool with the
I
elements.
dress for the
Actually,
weather. I
in-
dress for the weather I wanted.
Interestingly enough, Ernst, his last match was the Valley Precision PRS Club match, and he came in third.
I would say he did quite well at that
Did
match,
quite
what I
well.
recall.
So we had Chris Hoyen in first, Justin Peters in second, Ernst Botha in third, and then Jeff Scopey in fourth, and then Sean Proby in fifth on that match. So we'll see if he can keep his momentum going.
Yeah,
This match.
absolutely. Yeah.
Picking up.
He's also a nice guy.
Oh yeah, definitely is.
She was
And as you may be able to tell by his last name, from South Africa.
He is, yes, he's a South African expat.
Yes. So we have a few
Yeah.
skilled South African expats
We
in
do.
the sport.
Yes.
So
And I don't think any of them are related to one another, though.
which is fair. It's a big country.
Yeah.
Oh, those the
Also with quite the PRS following down there as well. too.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yes. They have a very large PRS series there, as well as in their neighboring country of Namibia. So there's quite a few shooters that go back and forth there.
Mm.
They are one of the only countries in the world to actually send a full roster to IPRF World Championships every year, which is very impressive. They have a very impressive program there, very impressive contingent of shooters. One of their large pro series I guess, is running this weekend as well.
Mm.
And I do believe they have the Hunter style series down there too.
I think this is Kyle Gardner up, possibly.
I believe so.
It's 3 in a row there. Can he keep that going?
Yes.
Mike's just getting the score counter up here. But he is still slapping that steel.
And moving quickly,
Yeah.
quicker than I've seen most people move on this stage.
So we T3. T2, can he do it?
No.
I didn't hear. Ooh. It's T1. Talk really quiet. It's dramatic.
And
Round's complete.
Good run. Just dropped one.
I believe what he said to the RO was just dropped one, eh? So living up to the flag on the side of his arm there.
Yes.
And the team is working to get all that rest out of the way. Done squat.
Up next is Luke Trinky.
Mr. Luke.
Luke is a regional match director at Interlake in the Foothills series, Foothills region. He also works at Dominion Outdoors and for Engage Precision, so he is in industry as well. He was on the 2024 Canadian national team with the IPRF World Championships and won a junior medal with the team. Led our junior squad there in points. Luke is an excellent competitor. He was also the master of pool volleyball at team gatherings.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Okay, I think I figured the scoring out here. Let's see if I push this button. I think we got scoring.
Sort it by dropped. Sort it by dropped. That's what I always do.
Sort by dropped.
Luke actually, he got 6 at his last match. So, pretty good as well.
There we are. So, drop for this stage. Back to the action.
Now, Luke has switched to shooting 308 this season. I would say arguably one of the better tack shooters in the country.
Well, there's fight words. You heard it here first.
Yeah, he's picking up steam with it, which is great to see. It's nice to see the Canadian program growing with dedicated tack shooters that are very skilled.
Yeah. The thing about tack is you are fighting the most recoil of any viable PRS cartridge. And your ballistics are also not top tier, but it is a good challenge. He's opted to go for the high standing here. Seen a little bit of that for this rock position.
It's probably my favorite cartridge to spot.
Definitely. If you hit plate or off plate and you have a viable medium to give you feedback, 308 is gonna be the cartridge.
Well, even just coming out at the end of the barrel there, it's like watching a bumblebee.
I've never heard a bullet described as a bumblebee.
No? Oh.
But I enjoy that description.
Yeah. You're looking through binos, it's like just watching bumblebees.
Yeah.
Shooters unloading, showing clear. Nice run. Scoring again. Come on, scoring. Be a friend. Come on, technology. Do things.
There we go.
There we go.
Well, Canada's winning.
We are, there's a few Canadians up there.
There might be a little bias today. We are fairly close to actually the Montana border.
I was just going to say, we're closer to the border than we are at most matches.
Yes. So.
Actually, the Pancake Boys are like, they could probably throw rocks to the other side, but.
Or lead.
Or that too.
Yeah.
All right, who do we got up next here?
That's a good question.
Is that Evan Orchard? It's hard to see through the sea of tripods and cargo pants.
Yeah, but the sea of tripods is now growing mushrooms.
Have you noticed that?
Yes, I have noticed.
The magic weather mushroom, as I've dubbed it.
Yes.
Those Calypso units are getting quite popular.
They are really quite lovely.
I haven't played with mine much yet. I have one. Oh, good form on that, getting into position quick.
Mike is an avid. For those that haven't seen Mike Heineck shoot, he will run full force.
You got to get to that. Hey, if you're not in a stable position, you can't hit anything, and you got to get there quick.
Mike believes it's not a marathon, it's a sprint.
Go fast, don't suck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can take your time, but you might miss.
I've actually seen him start behind the fire line point to kind of build momentum. There's no rule of saying you can't be further behind.
No, there is no rule.
There's just a rule you can't be forward of the starting point.
As long as you're safe.
Yeah. So Mike will use his momentum to save time in order to get there, because you got to think about an acceleration type deal. Like if you just step on the pedal of your truck, a little trouble finding the target there. Don't always just go right away, but if you have some momentum coming forward, that can be the way to do it.
Like Happy Gilmore in his golf swing.
Exactly. Running start.
I believe one Aro put it when I was the finale, fire finale last year was wow.
Yeah. A little bit more struggle finding those targets.
Well, the targets are painted with the color T-pose. It's just some. I believe that's why a big reason the red dots on top of the rifle are getting so popular. When you have either a huge pan or target-rich environment, it really does help you just kind of focus more.
Absolutely.
And the beauty of this location too is we do have the ability to use some pretty large pans. So remember the match tap, the previous SAPRL Cactus Cup, there was a stage shot off a spool, and each individual shot, because of the panning, was building another position.
Yes.
Through the pan.
That was quite challenging, that stage.
And that's time.
And also your wind, like each shot is its own unique wind call because of that.
Yeah. I feel like we should almost start keeping track. We've had a number of shooters time out on this stage.
We got 4 positions and 12 shots with 120-second par time. So there is a little bit of the hustle factor in order to be able to make it.
We've had a really good match pace this morning.
We have everyone's moving quick.
It is
nice.
been really good, as I hear a stage restarting at the stage next to us here. Oh, are we starting to see orphaned brass here?
Eventually it finds a home.
The orphan brass pile startles me. So you know the shallow cardboard boxes that you would have with a flat of pop or something, right?
Yeah.
I had one of those that was almost 2 layers thick of orphan brass at the Apex Rocky Mountain Challenge last year, and I brought it to the banquet and just set it down on the table and was like, all right.
Someone will hold it.
Someone, yes, but I was startled at just how much orphan brass there was. We need stronger goblins.
I believe in them. Let's see if I can time the scoring right. Yes.
Those catchers they have for it on the gas guns are super cool.
Yeah.
Seems like a luxurious upgrade.
And we are off.
I believe this is Sean Probe shooting.
Seconds, finding target. It's an impact. Panning second target. For those watching at home, we do have the scoring up, but this is not official results. This is just for those following along at home.
Absolutely.
All calls are as the RO made them. Panning to find the second target.
Say he's been trying to find the target for a bit here. We've seen a lot of shooters struggle at that position.
Might have had too high zoom.
Oh, he's engaging now. There you go.
That's an impact.
One thing that's nice about this match location is that the sunlight on the targets is pretty consistent throughout the day from squad to squad. Makes for a very fair match that way.
That's looking like time, and he sent it. Derek, what are you doing back there?
He's eating all the snacks.
You better not. He's holding a roll of duct tape. That's why.
Uh-oh.
Better not be eating duct
This
tape.
is like a hostage situation.
I have an idea.
Are you gonna try to make a sun shield?
Well, a sun shield and then an aperture. We're soaking in too much light on our target cam. It's a bit of a problem.
Only if they want to see the target. You don't want to see giant white blur. I think the camera, the one settings are too high because we had it in a tent last year.
Nope, it was not in a tent last year.
Was it?
Nope, it was out forward at the fire line.
How come other camera looks so nice? Nope, we got. I believe Colton is up next.
Colton Bachman of Prairie Precision Steel.
If you need steel, look up prairieprecisionsteel.com. First round down, no impact. Another impact.
Now the rifle that Colton is shooting is one that he won this match with a couple of years ago, and he shot the whole match with fuzzy dice on the end of his barrel.
What a wonderful color combination.
I believe it's called the Bubblegum Tiger. Memory serves me correctly.
I do like seeing the customized guns. I'm not eventually seeing just tan or black or beige. It gets kind of boring after a
It
while.
really does. It's a nice way for a competitor to express themselves or just do something fun. It also makes your own rifle easier to find in the lineup of rifles. I liken it to a goalie mask. You get to choose what you do. Your chassis is painted pretty fun.
It is. I didn't get to paint it. I farmed that one out.
I think is Dawson Keene here the last shooter in this squad? Dawson Keene, match director out at Pancake Lake. Dawson will be competing for Canada at this year's IPRF World Championships in the military law enforcement category. This is definitely the Botnia break squad.
I see that there is a few of them in this squad.
Yes, quite a few.
Okay, Dawson's getting ready to shoot.
Here we go.
Timer on. Let's see what you do. I love it when ROs can call out impacts properly.
Yes. That's Zach Price you hear calling impacts.
I love it. Good run so far.
Dawson has been really increasing the number of matches that he's been shooting, and we've been just watching him climb that leaderboard.
It is really how many matches can you get into a year? That is
absolutely. He's traveled a lot. Traveled a lot to qualify for Team Canada. It's one of those things that's also difficult when you're, trying to set up and host your own Pro Series match.
Impacts so far, if I'm counting correctly.
I believe so.
Only got both 25 seconds. And 2, nicely done. And it's a fair amount of time left too on that.
Less light coming into the lens, darker yellow up here.
Mm-hmm. Impact 7, nicely done. Just crushing it so far. 1 minute into this. 6 impacts. See if we can keep going. Coming into the last position here, 33 seconds left. Last round, see, do it, 15 seconds left. Coming right into it. I think we have our first clean of the day on this stage. I think. I could be wrong. With some time left over. No, don't touch that one. It's just nice to have options.
Yeah.
You need like a third guy who just handles the soundboard and all that.
Well, we do have a keyboard, so for those that can't see, we have a couple displays in front of us, and
We have 5,
a
and
key-
it's still not enough.
How many sound effects do we have?
4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Currently 4.
All right.
But I got the score clock working now, so I just have to push buttons. I can go to camera 1, 2, 3.
I feel like the wind is staying pretty steady. It
It
hasn't
is-
really
and
picked
the
up.
wind has actually
Yeah.
calmed down a little bit.
And we got a nice little bit of cloud cover, so it's not open blue sky. And I would say I don't see any rain on the horizon at this point, and you can almost see Calgary, so. Actually, no, we're too far south for that.
I mean, the lovely part of this location is there are some flat parts, but we're essentially shooting into a valley, a coulee, some would say.
It's deceiving. Yes, you actually were responsible for taking all those beautiful trophy photos last year with the coulee in the background. Golden hour, too.
Yes.
Eric's actually really good as a photographer.
I know.
I can take some photos and do some stuff like that. So, fortunately, I didn't grab my Kestrel because I couldn't find it.
Get a
But
magic weather mushroom. All the
we
cool
got
kids are doing.
we got
Yes.
10 miles an hour on the weatherhead on the top of the screen.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe 10 miles
That's
an hour.
that's Medicine Hat.
Yeah.
Weather. That's the closest station.
What,
we
like
have.
inside the mall?
I don't know.
Like,
The airport. I'm guessing it's the airport. I mean, there's a
Yeah.
tower. I can see the tower.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I can see the tower.
Yeah. And it hasn't been too switchy.
No,
Which
it's
is-
been pretty consistent.
Yeah, which has been pretty good. However, it is deceiving because, again, we're shooting into a coulee in the valley, a lot of ridges.
There's where your switching's going to happen.
There's where your switching's going to happen.
Updraft, side draft, downdraft, all the drafts.
Yeah.
I will say, though, this is more consistent than I've seen.
Oh, yeah.
Thus far.
Yeah.
Let's check in the scores real quick. Do a quick refresh, because Impact Scoring, we love you for your live updates. Here's where we're sitting at right now for slots. Tanner, Noble, Dawson, with 4 of 4 stages reporting in.
Prairies are coming to play. We are at a prairie match, however.
I would expect to see so.
Let's sort this by drop shots and see what the real fun is.
Yeah. With dropped, it would be, oh,
Well, it's going to show.
That's a little bit distorted because
This is a tad deceiving.
if you
There we
haven't
go.
registered a shot.
Yeah, that's where it kind of gets messy.
Yeah.
But
3 out of, okay, let's go with the 4 stages that are reporting in. Noel's sitting with 4 drop shots.
Yeah, but
All
on
day.
those stages so far. Falling behind by Billy Redpath. Dropped 5 with 4 stages reported.
I believe he was a pick on the PRS podcast, which they were having fun with because they didn't know who anybody was.
Billy Redpath is a traveling man this year.
Solid,
He
solid.
has been at so many matches stateside, and everyone's like, who is this Canadian guy that just like keeps showing up at all of these matches all the time? And again, traveling for all of these matches and all these different locations and different terrain and even just like range setup and things like that. We've been watching Billy really climb the leaderboard as well.
I think we're getting ready to go here.
Yeah, we got
Yeah, it looks like it.
squad on
Just
stage.
a wonderful view of Tyler.
Yeah. Yeah, that's our match director and his very fine behind. So,
Derek's words, not mine.
hey, he's a great guy.
He is. And we
Careful, folks, he's married.
Nope, we're just getting ready to go.
He's giving
See if-
tech support to his
see if-
range officers.
Yeah, see if Mike is the master of the buttons here.
I figured out the buttons.
And our shooter is going. So maybe we should look at our shooter.
All right, so
Oh,
this is
do we-
squad
Target
6.
camera.
Do we want to look at the shooter? How about
Yeah.
the shooter and the target camera?
Yep, so target 1. Oh, he's messing with the magnification, trying to find the target. Oh, something with the bolt, the mag. Oh, this is not getting off to a good start. Drop it out, yep. Check the round. Slap that bad boy back in, yep. 2 slaps is better than 1.
Always.
This is not looking good.
Feeding issues.
Oh.
Technical difficulties.
I think his mag is jamming up on the rock and it's pushing it. It's causing a misfeed.
Yeah, definitely it can be doing that where it's pointing the round down instead of up into the chamber.
There we go. First shot fired.
And to target 2.
See, it's looking good.
And you can see that dust kicking up.
Targets.
So that wind is a little bit different than what we're seeing here. So want to pay attention to that dust. Dial in for the next target.
I really hope I have you guys unmuted because this will be awkward.
We're just here for our own entertainment.
I can hear Carlee really good.
I can
Moving
hear.
on
I can hear.
to the
Jared.
next position. So
I figured out how to change the monitor so we're all hearing each other.
yeah, staying on T3 now. No dice. On to T2 now.
I do feel like this particular stage for some of our newer shooters, the target acquisition is definitely the challenge.
I think so.
We've had a lot of folks time out with that.
Moving to the last position. The dialing, it always gets somebody. It happens.
Did you dial?
I've forgotten to 0.
Oh, picking his own brass.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, squad.
Squad 6.
Do
Pick
better.
it up, literally.
Do better, yep.
Pretty sure this is Ryan Gilpin up next.
Mm-hmm.
They're a family that shoots together. We have seen them a number of times, these Western Canadian matches over the last year.
There's that wind. We all knew it was coming. And we are off, getting on to the first stage.
Throwing that bag down.
Just
Meaning business.
That's how you do it. I know I'm gonna get contradicted by people who are way better than me, but
there was no hesitation in that bag toss, though.
you gotta be intentional.
Yes.
Confidence is everything.
Was that an impact? I counted it as an impact.
I didn't quite hear.
Nah,
Their spotters are,
quiet.
yes.
That was most definitely a miss.
I didn't see dust, so
I can see it now from the wind.
yeah. If we don't see dust, I'm just gonna assume. That was an
There,
impact.
You can see that target shake on the camera there. Now that we got our target camera fixed, surprisingly some duct tape.
Duct tape will fix most
Not in
things.
the way you think either.
And we're going back to T2. Nope.
Yep, that target's shaking. These are deer-shaped targets. They're definitely not life-size deer.
At least
life-size deer, there'd be a lot more clean.
At least
clean
we're in a
so far.
coulee.
There we go. He's getting in a groove now. He's fine. I'm pretty sure he's finding his wind, finding his pattern.
Yeah, he looks like he's a lot more settled in.
Yeah, it's some people at just new stage you get nervous. You're first up, second up.
There we go.
Plus, he knows there's a bajillion cameras on him right now too.
No, I think people have figured it out. Like, we put the biggest, most intimidating cameras up front, so people are conscious of it. It's like you will be filmed.
Oh.
But this is a great way to look back and be like, what was I doing wrong? Did I do something wrong?
Everybody needs a video review coach.
Yeah. There we go. That target shaking in
And
T3.
time.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad.
Running the classic, but still very functional XRS
I love the XRS.
chassis.
I have my Deuce in an XRS. I'm a big fan of it.
Some people find them really comfy,
They are.
if that's a word you'd ever use for a chassis.
I think that is.
They're comfy
Yeah.
and they're affordable too.
Yes, they are. They're a great product.
You also do, that's the other nice option is you do have the, you do get 2 grips with it. So you
Oh, I
get
didn't know
the
that.
vertical grip and the angled grip. So you get some choice with that. That is included. So that's not an extra feature, which is nice because all of a sudden, you want to change it up.
Yeah.
Run a more vertical grip kind of rifle, you can switch it back. So get to our listeners that may be looking getting started.
It looks
Definitely
like we're
recommend
getting
the
started.
XRS as a starter chassis.
I'm just a big fan of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody thinks you just got to dive into the most expensive of everything when you start this sport. No,
Definitely don't.
you need to take that money and spend it on courses and coaching and match fees.
Yeah.
Like, that's the great thing about an event like this is you come out and like, can I try a rifle? And they're like, absolutely you can.
Yep.
People are excited to let you try their stuff. Almost. It's one of the few places I've been to where that's a common practice.
Well, I think people are pretty passionate about the equipment choices that they've made and why they've chosen them.
Yeah.
Well, it's such a personal extension of yourself.
And plus, it's like shopping.
Of course it is.
Retail therapy. Is that what it's called?
It's a
It
little
sure
bit of retail
is.
therapy.
Irresponsibility, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
To each their own.
It's Danny Nodland's up next. It's like we're taking a lot of strategy time.
Strategy is important. Stage planning is a big part of this.
Yeah. Looks like he's holding a peanut bag in his hand.
It seems like a few people that they've had issues with mags just jamming into the rock. When you're running a big 12 rounder or something, sometimes something like this you almost want one of those. AW has the shorter magazines. The little
Yeah.
or gray ops.
Gray ops.
Gray ops, yeah. Those short little mags do come in handy in situations like this.
They're nice.
That's the contention is you really want to hug that rock to stabilize that upper body. But it's not like a conventional like PRS wall where you use a barricade stop.
Oh, we are on.
So again, we'll watch that mag. So another thing is if you get that mag touching again, feeding issues. But also that you can see how he's backed off his rifle actually.
Just clearing enough.
Yeah, to put a little bit more on the bag. You can actually see him kind of teeter-totter. And that's definitely not what you want.
No, he doesn't look quite as comfortable in his position as some of the shooters we've seen come through over here. I would say Zach Price is probably one of the most comfortable that I've seen just build an absolute strong position and from each spot.
Moving on to Team 3.
There we go. Making that deer shake.
I think another thing to consider for this stage is, again, like we mentioned earlier, is the target order. It's a little trickier than...
Yeah, the 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Some people, you'll catch them off guard for it.
Yeah. There we go. There's also the question here is, are you going to hold over? 3 targets, so not too many. But again, you got 12 shots for 4 positions. Time is a factor. So I wouldn't be surprised to see some people moving over.
I would say more than half of the squads we've seen go through here have timed out.
Yeah.
Time.
You know, the thing I noticed is he's still got his bipod in front. I would ditch that bipod. I mean, it's a little bit of weight, but also, again, because the height of his bag.
Well, we've seen some shooters ditch their bipods because people keep finding them over where the rifles were.
See, ditching
So-
your bipod's not a problem. It's remembering your bipod.
Yeah, if you're looking for a bipod yard sale, it's just to our left here.
Yeah.
But no, I agree with you. I think that's a smart choice. Some of those little nuances, though, of removing your bipod, I think some of the newer shooters think that maybe they're not allowed to, you know? It's like, oh, this is my rifle setup. I can fold it, but maybe I'm not even allowed to take it off or things like that. And that's where those beginner sessions and some of that coaching really comes in handy.
Yeah.
Just for those little tips and tricks. So we've got Candace Gilpin up here. Yes, that is something that we definitely see with some of the more seasoned shooters is they find their ideal mag range and pretty much don't touch it for the rest of the day.
I find that about 16 an hour on arrival seems to be my happy medium.
Well, that's
Why?
about where it should be. It should be between 16 and 18 is where it should feel the happiest.
I'm a little bit different. I'm closer down to like 12.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you wear glasses, Derek, so you have an extra lens in the way.
That may be distorting it, but I like that field of view. Personally, I can see like the wind moving in the grass, and also I find because my acquisition is not perfect. If I have a bigger field view, I'm close. I normally find the target in my field of view, and then I am just moving my rifle, not repositioning my rifle or my.
Do you run a red dot on a diving board?
Not run a red dot yet. So that may change, but a lot of my dry fire practice involves simply that as target acquisition.
Oh, and time.
She did get some impacts though. Just like tripod rear, the red dot on top is a controversial topic for
Yes.
some.
I don't think it's that controversial, really.
I've had rimfire shooters tell me that it's not a good idea, and I tell them, well, yes, but you don't really need a scope to find your targets either. So
It's like, have you tried this with irons? It's quite difficult.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure you can pull it off with a peak sight.
I'm like, what do you mean you can't find the target? It's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the field. Can't you see?
There's no rule saying.
See, it's right there. The target's right there. Is it that one? Is it that one? Which target are we talking?
That's really what it comes down to, especially those rimfire matches at those square ranges where it just feels like all you're looking at is targets.
The placards is when there's 95 placards out there.
Oh,
And it's like A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3. Like I can barely read as it is, and you're expecting me to rapidly read all at the same time.
and then remember all of the patterns, of course.
Yeah. What color target was I shooting at?
So I believe this is Drew McDougall coming up, who will be followed by Colton Gilpin, the junior of the Gilpin family.
Let's just jump in with some of our scoring, see where we're at right now. See where we are.
I've still dropped 0 shots as of the start of the day. How many have you dropped, Eric?
I've dropped 0 shots.
What
I
have
haven't
what,
dropped any gear. That's the biggest thing.
what have I dropped? I almost drop kicked my laptop this morning.
Oh,
Yeah, so yeah, it looks like Noble with 4 drop shots is leading. As the stages come in, that number will change with 4 or 5 stages reporting.
I feel like Noel dropped those on his first or second stage too, so he's been pretty clean since then.
Yeah.
Once you get the warm up through, you're cruising.
Exactly. Just got to settle into the wind and
We do have Billy reporting 5 stages though, 7. But it depends on how Noel does. If he keeps slapping steel, then we'll definitely
Yeah,
stay.
we're seeing some 10s, 11s, all the way down.
we're seeing some new names
It's always good
up
to see
in
new
the
names.
yeah, new names just on the list in general, new names in like the top 20, 50 as well. It's nice. It's nice to see that.
Oh, we got shooters up.
All right. Drew McDougall. Longtime SAPRL participant. Always smiley.
And here we are, first position, first target.
I'm trying to see what's on the side of his magazine. It's like an image or something.
I think the best one I've seen on a magazine so far is "No, I Don't Understand the Course of Fire."
Yeah. The second target.
Nope, I gave him a miss by accident.
Yeah.
That's on me.
Yeah, final scoring is done by impact, not by us. Oh,
Yeah,
that was
all
definitely done.
results are final on impact.
Yeah.
I think that was it. Nope, we're going back to 2 camera 2. Go back to it. There we go. Good camera.
And moving to the last position. So, or no, yeah.
Oh, last position.
Yeah, sorry, last position now. So T3 now.
T3.
Hmm.
T1.
Ooh, just above.
And that's rounds complete.
Chamber flag in.
Shooters clear.
I want to see what's on the side of the magazine.
No, Derek, you're not allowed to leave.
Where are my glasses? They're on my head.
Self, not Derek. Our microphones are backwards. The important thing is to have fun with this.
Absolutely.
I'm having fun. This is fun.
I know that we do have some viewers at home that have this up on their television in their living room, so thanks for tuning in.
They jump in and out. As this grows, so will we.
All right, what's the verdict?
What did it say?
It's in his holster. I didn't see.
Oh, I thought you were going to go ask.
You just
I was gonna go ask, but then he was talking to the RO. So, talking to that fellow, I didn't want to interrupt him. Maybe getting some valuable information about his performance after the clock. So, okay, Mike, you're gonna have to kill this one. It's gonna drive me. It's gonna drive me clean. We're not in a waiting room or an elevator.
It just breaks up the quiet if we're not talking.
I'm just trying to
Yeah,
think
but
of
we
what
are-
this music reminds me of. It's like, would
It's
this be
just
playing in the elevator at the
That's what
Air
I-
Force Base in Top Gun?
Yeah.
Tell me you hear it.
I do kind of hear it.
Like there's Kelly McGillis with a ball cap.
Yeah. Yeah, that's better.
Oh, but look,
Maybe
there's a
that's-
shooter. Maybe we should pay attention
Yep.
to that.
All right, is this Junior Colton Gilpin?
Getting a bit of hard bullet close there, so that mag might be touching.
Moving on to T2.
Is it just me or is that the LSS Gen 3?
It very well might be.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
It's actually not a classic. Dude. It's fairly new.
Oh, like Gen 3.
Wait,
Yeah, Gen 3 is the
you tripped me out when you said LSS. I'm like, classic.
Might be
I can't keep track of all MDT's awesome
Gen
stuff.
2.
You have not memorized their product catalog?
I have enough product catalogs to memorize on my own. For fun. For the love of the game. Should be on target 2 now.
Didn't see anything there. I'm not sure if he's out of order or we're out of order.
I think that's going to be time.
Yeah.
I think so. And now the conversation of what may or may not have gone wrong.
See, eventually, I would like to mic the firing line.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, that's kind of that could go either way.
Yes.
Yes.
In the sense of broadcasting.
Yes, we'd have to be cautious. Maybe at Worlds that'd be a cool thing, because then we can. At that point, they are all very much so dedicated professional athletes.
And if it's not in English, I won't know how to bleep it.
Exactly. So we might have to train ourselves by learning all the swear words that could possibly be said.
You want me to learn 30 languages?
I will say most people that come to the World Championship, with the exception of a couple of countries, do mostly speak in English. Because you're in mixed squads. They try and put almost one from every country. Like, you're very seldom with one of your fellow countrymen.
At the high standing here.
Good stance. Excellent positioning.
I could probably pop those knees back and lock in a little bit more.
That was an impact, right?
I wasn't paying attention, but we'll give it to him.
Says the
Again,
guy with the giant monitor.
The
in front
final
of him.
score is by the ROs and impact. So
I know. I'm just trying to add that little bit more for
Yeah.
the viewers at home.
There you go.
Shake that deer.
Because I have like a 2-inch screen to look at, and they have two 15-inch monitors next to them.
Carlee's not even really watching this.
No, I'm watching it live.
Yeah.
Like, well, it's all live.
We could probably move the big screen over for Mike.
Oh, no, I'm
or I can
Yeah, you could
angle-
move the big screen over for Mike because I'm watching the shooter
or I
live.
can angle this screen towards Mike. We're just talking as.
If I'm at a stadium, why am I watching the jumbotron?
We're like those people at concerts that just take videos of their phone.
Actually, at Apex with the big TV, it was actually really nice spotting. I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. Plus, I stream. So.
See, winning.
What target are we on, Derek?
I'm confused because I was talking. So that's the thing about a stage like this as the shooter, but also the commenter. You gotta pay attention. So we're on.
He should be on one.
Yeah, I should be back on T1 on his third position.
He's looking more and more comfortable as the stage progresses.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There's an
Yeah, he
Yeah.
smacked that. You can even tell that was the left side of plate, just that plate reaction. That is a huge part of it now. It is, yeah, you hit, but where did you hit?
I'm just happy I make steel go. And that's time.
That's the interesting thing about target shape too. So like these are deer shaped targets. So
You never know it, but they're deer shaped.
Buck or doe?
Yeah, it is a buck.
All of the above.
Yeah. I mean, an antler shot is kind of difficult, but you may factor in some luck if you hit that antler shot.
Yes, the elusive hunting antler shot.
Yeah. Again, it is a deer in silhouette, not a deer in vital zone. Although the overall size, kind of vital zone. So, with a target that is wider than it is tall, obviously a little bit more forgiving for wind.
But left edge.
Left edge, right edge. Most professionals use like milliradians.
Just jumping over here for a second.
Yeah.
We're seeing a lot of the rounds are impacting in this area, so I wonder if people just aren't taking it into account. It seems the wind is coming from this way a little bit.
The wind is shifting to, I don't know
That
if you
is
guys
true.
see the stage sign and then the flag tape on these tripods here. The wind was coming almost directly at us before, and now we're seeing it at more of an angle.
And for those, like, where we're sitting, the wind seems to be coming in this direction towards us, and we're right here.
Yeah.
But when you get all these little curly updrafts, the wind does this, and then you just kind of don't know where the target goes.
So a trick for our listeners that the camera's on me. It's a little bit backwards. Trick to remember aerodynamic jump. You take your thumb, you point it up. Take your pointer finger, point it out like you're shooting a pistol, and then your following finger, you'll stick it at a 90-degree angle. So that last finger represents wind direction, whether right left or left right. Your pointer finger is shot direction, and then your thumb is aerodynamic jump. So if you have a right to left wind, our aerodynamic jump is going to be pushing our bullet up. Now, if we have a left to right, you got to flip your hand around. A little bit awkward.
Like a gat.
Derek, what if I did this?
No, we're talking about aerodynamic jumps. That's maybe why they're
That was
missing.
aerodynamic and it jumped.
Is all of a sudden our wind direction is coming from the left.
I feel
moving
like we're
towards the
going
right.
to be corrected about this later.
I feel like this should be like when you watch like those Discovery Channel shows and the information bubbles summarizing some of the things that you just said, or the actual like the words so people remember what it is you're talking about.
Yes.
Because it's like, what's he talking about again? Oh yeah, aerodynamic jump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
I don't have that, but I could load in fun facts about cactus as we are at the Cactus Cup.
Well, they are everywhere, and as you'll see, some of these folks, when they get down into these positions, these kneeling positions,
There are 100% cactus.
there are. You need to take a good look. I was picking something up a couple years ago and ended up with like a cactus in my calf, so that was super fun.
The best is when you get them right in the side of your foot.
Right?
That's my favorite.
Yeah, and they'll go right through your boot. Yeah, 0 stars. Do not recommend.
People do not realize that we actually have cactuses here.
Loads. So much cacti.
We should actually find one with a camera and zoom in on it.
I spent so long trying to find
There's a bunch over there by the bathrooms.
Mm-hmm. You're talking about like the shooter cam. That's the beauty thing about that dust is you can pick up on that wind. Yeah, smacks that first smacks that T1.
Shooters love that feedback
Mhm.
from that splash.
Yeah. Shot a match here a number of years ago, and it was a different location. And we're basically shooting at where we're currently sitting right now onto flat. There wasn't much of an immediate stop behind the target. The bullet would normally go another 100 or 200 yards before it hit dirt. And that was very difficult to read your misses.
Yes.
You have another 200 yards of travel before it is back to dirt. And that was tricky. Again,
that mag, and that's time.
that mag touching is something a lot of people got to be more cognizant about on this stage.
This stage alone is going to sell a lot of Grey Ops mags, I think.
Highly likely.
Just from watching.
They really do run nicely.
It's just a height. It's a height issue.
Yeah.
Like this stage brought to you by what should be your next mag.
Now,
We're not sponsored by them.
Nope.
but
one to overcome that, like your typical bag, place it vertically.
Flat bag.
You place your flat bag vertically.
Get a flat bag.
And you would get more
I'm
height
the
out of it.
biggest fanboy of the flat bag. It's like, here's the thing. Oh, well.
But what bag do you run?
I am running Armageddon with a Grey Ops plate.
Oh, you're like a plate bag guy.
Oh, I am full on plate bag. Because here's the thing. I can take the whole gun with the bag with me at the same time.
Oh, of course.
It's a time-saving issue.
This is true. However, this is ironic because Mike may be a plate bag guy, but he's not a rear tripod guy.
Uh-oh.
So generally, the best combination at times can be the plate bag and rear tripod, because you're not handling that front bag. You have a nice forward heavy front support,
And I can put 2 brass weights in it too, so I got a little bit more weight and balance.
really weigh down that front end. But generally, because your plate bag's way far out, you want that rear tripod support, so you have a really wide support at both ends for stability. So
Drew. We're going to solve the mystery here once and for all of what is on Drew's mag. We are looking at your mag. What's on it that's so fancy?
On the magazine.
Yes.
yeah, the image.
So we have
Oh my goodness.
Can we show it to the camera for the live stream? So we'll put it up.
From the
That is John Wick
opening
That
scenes
is-
of John Wick.
and his dog. That is
Oh my goodness.
freaking cool.
That is lovely.
a couple of beagles, so it's something.
Oh.
Yeah. And then we got
the
this.
backup.
We got the second.
Obi-Wan. He's a bit
We got Obi-Wan on
Ah.
the second one.
Love it.
So uncivilized.
That is awesome. We were
Lovely.
commenting on that. We're like, what?
Thank you so much.
Yes. Yeah.
You too.
See, folks, have fun.
Yeah.
Laser engrave your magazines.
Yeah.
I mean, we're waiting for the next squad here anyhow, so
Yeah.
we might actually have a squad gap here.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit of a gap.
Just talking about our sponsors here, and we got one of our sponsors here today. This is a Carlee of Apex Optics.
Tis I.
Yes, she is a wonderful sponsor, and they
Aw.
make some really fine optics.
Thank you.
So we got obviously a lot of rivals on the line.
Yes.
If you're looking to save the weight, maybe you're in sportsman class or just general hunting, you got the Hunter.
Yep.
Great optic for that class as well, and in general.
Absolutely.
A lot of binos on the line for spotting.
Yes, I've
Mhm.
seen a lot of the 15x binos. Actually, I walked down and I was like taking pictures of customers with their binos.
Yes.
So
No, that's definitely very awesome. And as we've talked before, we got some new, very fancy match-built binos.
yes, Van is running the prototype
Mm-hmm.
this weekend
Mm-hmm.
of the Synergy binos.
Yes.
Very highly anticipated
Mm.
product, that's for sure. So
Yeah.
definitely excited about that.
Definitely exciting for this crowd because it is a bino with the precision rifle sports in mind.
Exactly. Built
So-
specifically for that. Yes.
We have,
So
we have applied ballistics on board, really user friendly, and again designed for a match. Get out there, lays all your targets. It has the highest, very high quality.
yes,
Bluetooth
we're really excited about them.
interface.
Yeah,
So-
and so it'll connect to all sorts of things in your ecosystem. They're in a 12 by 50 as well, so that's also nice.
Yeah.
But they're pretty compact for a 12 by 50. Actually, I'm impressed by the field of view for how like small the binos feel in your hand.
Yeah.
I think I'm also just used to carting around the 15 by 56, and those things are just like absolutely beefy, and
Yeah.
so it's nice to have something a little more compact and comfortable to carry around. But
So that's definitely very good. And we've also been talking about the red dot sitting on top of the scope.
yes, absolutely. Yeah, and we do sell a mount actually specifically to go over the rival with an Atom red dot sight.
And also we have lots of other good sponsors too. Odell Engineering. You can pick up a Bagheera rifle or a Canuck shotgun and or rifle. They also have rifles too. Lever guns.
Yep.
Vanya was actually carrying one around.
At
Set up for the match.
Yeah, and if you want to see them in person, they should be there on at the Train Up Day and Vendor Fair at our match
Yeah.
this July as well.
Apex Rocky Mountain Challenge.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Talk to Big
So-
Tony about
Mhm.
all the things you want to talk to Big Tony about.
Exactly. So, actually just picked up a Canuck Trapper.
Ooh, how is it?
30-30. It's been very good.
Yeah.
So, that definitely's got some potency for your deer hunting.
Yeah.
Also, if you're in the bush, self-protection. But also they have the Wrangler series, and those are in 44 mag and 357. Also great cartridges. 357 definitely the most budget friendly for
Yeah.
serious planking. Though.
Well, when Van knew
So-
he was gonna be setting up for the match in Bear Country, he's like, he gave Phil a call. He's like, well, gonna need something for this.
Yes.
Don't
so,
want to get eaten.
Yeah, 44 mag. Also a very potent cartridge.
Yeah.
For that terminal performance. Not so much a plinking cartridge because unfortunately the price has been a little bit much.
Yes, and it will also increase your steel costs.
Yes. So, but yeah, great products from them. And as we were talking about earlier, getting some training. Not
Yeah.
just throwing money into rifle and trying to
Absolutely.
get all the fanciest gear. And for that, call sign 66, Canada's best rifle training. They got a course coming up here very shortly, so you can check that out on their website. And very good course, and that will really set you up for shooting in general, but also very much so precision rifle. Help build those fundamentals, learn how to spot, learn how to shoot, learn how to read wind, which is going to result in more impacts downrange than spending the most money on a chassis or something like that. You can't.
I feel like that's an underrated skill that not every course teaches is like the fundamentals of being a good spotter. And you learn so much just from spotting
Oh yeah.
that it's good that the courses like that are out there.
I think that's also huge too, 'cause especially at a precision rifle match. The least of what you're doing is actually shooting.
Yes.
If you look at the time during the day, you may be getting off 100 rounds during the day at 10 times of 120 seconds.
Yeah, let's say you have a 2-minute part time. Let's
Yeah.
call it that. You shoot 10 stages. That's
Mm.
it's not a lot of actual shooting.
Yeah, you have.
And even then, it's not like you're shooting, like a semi-auto 22 or something. Or just, boop, 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 boop. Like it, yeah, the actual shooting is.
So you're spending about 8 hours, normally minimum, to spend 20 minutes of actual shooting.
Yeah.
So when you think about it, that doesn't sound like a good return on investment. But observing is a big deal. Observing what's going on downrange and watching the good shooters to see what they're doing. That's the real benefit in that extra time, besides obviously getting your gear prepped, understanding the next stage, reloading mags, biggest thing is talking and watching and learning. So
Absolutely. There's always so much you can learn from your squad mates.
yeah, that is definitely an underrated resource. So
And I always find it's interesting too, like how some of the more experienced shooters, how much they learn from actually coaching some of the newer shooters, because it changes their perspective on their own abilities and really allows them to kind of see this in a different way and improve as well.
yeah, and that's also another great thing about this stream itself is we're not trying to dig on the shooters that may be making some mistakes, because believe me, we're sitting behind the table and not on the firing line for a reason. At least speaking for myself.
Well, oh yeah,
Yeah.
myself included. I will say though, I mean,
everything works.
We do.
Mike's a pretty good rimfire shooter, not gonna lie.
I've been to my fair share of matches and my fair share of finales, like
Mhm.
national finales, and I've watched even the best of the best, the people, you know, that would be on if we had trading cards for PRS shooters instead of baseball players.
Yeah.
I've watched them make their fair share of mistakes, or, you know, it's like, oh, that was going all over the place. I wonder why. Oh, guess you didn't tighten your muzzle brake or something like that, or they forgot to, you know, tighten down like set screws on something like action or turrets or whatever. Everybody has those things in those days. Nobody does it perfectly every time, all the time. It just, yeah, it's really interesting to see. Even the best shooters have those days.
Oh yeah. So
And sometimes medium and lower tier shooters have the match of their lives. And that is my favorite.
that is great.
Yeah, and people are like, who is that person? Yeah.
Sometimes it just clicks too.
Absolutely.
And that is the one and most wonderful feelings
Yeah.
you can have in this sport, is when it just all comes together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Carry Monsieur.
Yep, I think we have volume now.
Yeah.
There
Squad
we-
5.
Yeah, I do believe Squad 5. Nailed that one. Not quite.
That wind is picking up.
Oh, there's the wind.
Yeah,
We said it was coming.
she's gonna have to adjust probably her call a little bit here. Seem to have an issue there.
Technical difficulties.
Target. Yeah, we can still see target 3. Jeez.
The wind moves everything out here, including our tent, our camera.
Now, more
And-
cameras trying. It really is. I should go put a game changer on it, actually.
That's actually a good idea.
I'm known to have
Actually, put nails in by the feet, like spikes. And
Oh, yeah.
feet to spikes, but a little bit more weight will help too.
Oh, there's a spike there you could use.
Yeah.
I
Not
will.
starting with a 6, unfortunately. So, fortunately. We got Mr.
So Brennan Soltis is up right now,
Yes.
shooting tactical.
And we see actually he's
I'm wrong here. You'd know this better than I would, but did they not just release a new version of that product?
I'm actually unsure, but it's probably a real possibility. You can see just the speed of that dust too now. That
Yeah,
the
it's
wind is-
definitely
Things are moving.
picked up for sure.
which does not have a shooter profile filled out, but he has shot quite a few matches though. So far this year, he's got 5 down,
Already.
which is pretty good.
That's a lot for a Canadian
Yeah.
shooter, especially that isn't in like BC or Ontario, just because it takes so long here for things to thaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of jealous of the BC crowd when they're shooting in February and they're under a foot of snow still.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything just doesn't freeze there.
Well, that was actually the impact there,
Time.
Mike. He did get 1. He did not actually donut it, so
There, I
But,
put 1.
that wind is picking up, and that is the challenge in TAC class.
It's picking up and it's shifted again.
TAC is tricky. You can go 2 rays, 223 or 308.
I don't know which he's shooting actually.
He's shooting 308.
He is
It's
shooting
308.
308. He's again 223. Very little recoil. Your recoil management skills.
Yeah.
Very forgiving, especially if you have a fully weighted out PRS rifle. It's almost like cheating. However, even with the heavyweight bullets, you are losing out on the wind capacity.
I would not want to shoot a 223 out here.
Yeah.
Not today.
Mhm.
All right, Rob Freericks is up.
And not shooting TAC. So.
But shooting senior class.
Mhm. The crowd goes silent. See, he has Curtis on his action. Sorry, his magazine. Why am I saying? It's probably a Curtis action. That's what I'm trying to say.
Being him, I would
But-
bet Curtis.
To really emphasize the point, he wrote Curtis is written on his magazine.
Thank you, squad, for announcing yourself.
I'm pretty sure that is the preferred action
Mhm.
of most of Squad 5.
Mhm.
It's like they know somebody.
Yes, they are all members of a team here.
Mm.
That explains all the jerseys.
Again, that second position really has been the tricky one for most of the shooters that we've seen today. Seems to be where they take the most time to find that target. Rob did find it.
We actually have 6.
Oh, I hedged with 5 or 7.
Split the difference.
Yeah, well then.
And for our juniors, we're currently sitting Chase Beckley on top,
Yeah, we're definitely getting some wind
Behind,
down through the valley.
Jesse Gebhardt, Savannah Masong, Caden, Malcolm, and then Colton. Mike is
I can't draw, but the wind is going like this.
See, I wish I could draw on this screen.
I feel like it's like swirling back at us
It is
in a
definitely
weird
swirling,
way.
but
Like
it is coming out of the.
it's like coming. Yeah, it's.
something like that.
I wish I had more words to describe
it is
this.
swirling. It's southern Alberta. If it's windy, it's normal.
Not a day for rimfire.
Oh, I'll shoot a rimfire in a day like this. I don't care. If there's a match, I will come shoot.
That's true. You are not a fair weather shooter.
No, actually, no. If it's raining, I am the most prima donna when it comes to rain.
All right. And Malcolm's
Are
up.
you made of sugar?
I am. I am so sweet.
Switching up stances, going in the high standing.
Let's get a view of that target.
Looks like just over the top. But that dust actually seemed to
Let's see what the dust is
travel
doing.
backwards.
It might be blowing directly into us.
Or directly into us. I might be mistaken.
Oh, just off the edge.
Yeah.
Right edge.
Still going down slope. Definitely picking up here now. Impact. Rocks that deer. And that deer, target 3 is 594 yards. T1 is 359 yards. And T2 is 496 yards. Shooters will engage the targets from near to far, and then far to near, and then repeat that cycle for 4 positions.
I think people are missing high right now.
Yep.
Definitely seems to be a bit of a trend. There we go.
Impact smoked it.
Yeah, that looks like he smoked the head of the deer, which is the left side of the target.
European kill, we call that.
The roe deer.
And that's time. Some good impacts. That wind is definitely tricky though right now. Because we are very almost level with the target, elevation-wise. So there's something at play out there that we don't see.
Yeah.
Someone who knows what they're doing probably does. Well, we got Jordan up next, I believe.
Yeah, we got Jordan Wolf also shooting open. He's a shooter I thought might have switched to sportsman class. As somebody who is quite an avid hunter and knows that Porcupine Hills area in Alberta, not that terrain necessarily matters, but
Running the MPA chassis. Seen a few so far. The second most popular chassis in PRS. Manufacturer, that is.
They do look good though.
he has a very shiny gold brake.
That is
Jordan Wolf is running the 6 Dasher, the Trigger Tech, and that is the without warning TMP brake, according to his profile.
He is also one of the most comfortable looking on that second position that we've seen today. And he moved through it and was able to acquire targets fairly well. I think that does come from his experience in hunting. He just seems to be executing this with a lot of confidence.
Yeah. Very smooth move. Running a Leopold Mark V and the Garmin Zero C1 chronograph.
Who doesn't love that chronograph?
Exactly.
Come on.
I'll find somebody that's not using their profile. Impact again.
I do have a funny story about that chronograph, though. This is where people always like to follow what the top shooters are doing. I was at a Pro Series match last season, and a pretty top shooter needed some data, and so we slapped his chronograph on there for one of his final stages of the day, and he was first up. Every other shooter that followed put their chronograph on, like it was somehow a stage requirement. I'm like, no, he was really just doing it to acquire the data he needed, but
Yes.
but sure thing. So
Yeah, to get data on the fly sometimes is required.
yeah,
And the beautiful thing about these small chronographs as well too.
it's really nice when it's just straps right on there to the end of the chassis.
Now that they're rated for it, it is kind of nice. Well, before wasn't they saying that you're not really supposed to mount them on your rifle, but everyone kind of did anyways?
Pretty much.
Yeah. I don't know why they didn't see that coming. Oh, there's hold on, camera temp. Hold on, just one quick technical issue. Okay, we're back, I think, now. There we go. Things are good.
Yeah, we got some camera issues there sorted out.
They're getting too hot is the problem, I think.
We have a solution in place, so we are back.
Keep pushing buttons till it works.
Okay, so in no way shooting related, but I was chatting earlier with you, Derek, about all of the flavors of Lay's that have come out for the World Cup. And then Tyler Jalbert, the match director, handed me this Canada flavored Gatorade specific for Soccer Canada, and it's called Glacier Cherry. It is the most delicious Gatorade I've ever
Oh, the
drank in
Glacier
my
Cherry
life.
is the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually a Gatorade connoisseur, and
Are
I'm
you now?
surprised I've not had it.
Here, have the rest of it because I put some in my water bottle. It's all yours.
Okay.
It's just a lot of blue.
What's anything if not Gatorade between friends?
However, if it's Powerade, I will say blue all the way.
Yes.
That's quite good.
Right?
I can take that. That's like almost closer to vitamin water.
That's exactly what it is because I'm not a huge Gatorade fan. I'm more of a vitamin water fan.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I thought it was quite good.
Okay,
So,
we'll recommend that.
yeah.
10 out of
Endorsing
10,
product.
you recommend?
Yeah.
Yes, I would. Absolutely. Whereas yellow Gatorade, 2 stars.
I actually like the yellow. It's kind of a little bit of a bite to it. Oh, no, the green.
Yeah.
Back to shooting.
Back to shooting. Why we're all here.
Trying to remember. Is this Tyler? Unfortunately, don't know the name off the top of my head, but I've shot with this guy before. He is a great guy to hang out with. So.
Everyone in the PRS community is great
Yeah.
to hang out with.
So, guy with hat and no beard is currently shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Probably to be followed by guy with hat and beard. Tyler Banman.
Yes, that's what I kind of thought. Tyler.
Yes.
Shot with him last year, newer shooter, but really keen to learn, really keen to listen. So that's what matters. Opting to dial the shots. There we go, makes contact.
There we go.
A number of people I find, are getting it figured out on the third target.
Yes.
On that first position.
Some of the wind holds there have been a little tricky.
Yeah.
I think people are having to bring their dope down a little bit. Just talking about the other people that just shot.
Yeah.
They'd have to dump a couple tenths.
Now I'm feeling like the wind is almost in like a softer wave and less intense than it was a few shooters ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm also feeling that.
It's almost
Yeah.
more consistent.
Oh, there's a little gust.
Oh, there we go.
Actually, if you watch that wind,
It's going to the
wind
right.
has been going the opposite of what we've seen before.
Yes, it has shifted yet again.
Time.
Well, he made it to the third position.
There we go. The camera keeps turning on the auto tracking. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Let's check the scores. We haven't seen the scores in a while.
Yeah.
Brought to you by our friends at MDT.
With the old refresh.
Hey, they got the banner ad. That's who we're going with.
Yeah.
It was filtered by refiltered there.
We're filtering by dropped again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sort by dropped. Kyle Gardner crushing it.
Yep.
That's a. I think there's
Followed
a.
by
there's-
Norrell, and then Tanner New. Our third place is split between Tanner New and Nathan McDonald.
Excellent.
Nathan McDonald being our top American shooter visiting us today. Oop. Feeding issues, but his mag is not touching unless it got bumped.
No, something's
Drop that mag, reinsert, repeat.
no coaching on the clock, Derek.
Sorry. We are about
Oh nope. Now we got her.
25 yards away.
Easily.
Let's see where we are
With
the
ear
wind.
pro, I
Oh.
doubt he'll hear me.
How many meters away are we, though?
Well, I mean, this is gonna go live, so we can just go back.
So
and
that
watch.
was T1 at 359 yards.
Oh, there's an impact.
T2 at
Nicely
496. And 594 for T3.
Shooting across this valley is always tricky. That's one thing I've seen Tyler Jalbert, our match director this weekend, do is switch out the directions and the props for this particular section. So every year, and even when we had the regionals out here as well, it's different. So you're always guessing.
Yeah.
And so you don't know exactly how you'll be shooting across this delightful valley.
Yeah. That is the beautiful thing about this property is there's a lot of ways to mix it up.
Absolutely.
And a lot of challenge.
If you haven't already, thank your local landowner if you're using private land for a match.
Absolutely. That is something that I don't think a lot of people understand, is if it weren't for private landowners, we would struggle to have a center fire match of any kind here in Canada.
Not bad. Nice run. Little bit of a mag hiccup, but I think it's that rock.
It's just bad mojo.
And I know I say that as it's the prop, but...
Yeah, but if we grabbed a notebook and it actually been like checking off certain things like timed out or the mag issue or whatever, especially on each position or things like that, I think we would come up with very similar data. And I don't think that the stage itself is unfair. I think it's a very, very fair stage.
I think you just need a taller bag.
Yeah, I
Like
think you
need a
just need...
thicker bag.
Yeah, or just stop and think about it a little bit before you go up, before it's your turn.
Yeah. Stage planning, stage challenges.
Because we've seen some folks do quite well.
Okay, so we got
I believe this is one of the newer shooters.
high standing with a front bipod.
So this is Caden Banman.
Interestingly enough, not running a break.
No.
Yeah.
Old strategy, Cotton. We'll
But
see how
he
it plays
does have that front bag on there. Not utilizing it, but that has additional weight.
We may say that later in the stage.
Yeah. So that's going to help keep the front of that rifle down.
Choosing to dial and not hold, which we haven't seen as much of on this stage.
Not quite on that target.
Let's see how he handles the second position here. Again with the high standing.
Bad round, read.
Again, if you watch that upper body, bit of a struggle to stabilize.
Yeah.
So that's why, again, getting low, or this is like the time I'd see actually a rear tripod coming in. If you're gonna go high,
Agreed.
and you get that distance away from the prop.
Which I think earlier when we saw Zach deploy, like walk up with the deployed tripod and then decided not to use it, I think he thought he was going to have to do the higher standing like this, but instead really realized that he was able to just kind of snuggle in to that rock to get the stability that he needed.
Yeah.
And I think too, maybe this is something with the newer shooters. They're not necessarily as comfortable just putting their weight on it. And these are real rocks. So if you're moving them, yeah, they're live rocks. If they're not moving, you can put your weight into it. It's gonna be fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is the most solid of props.
I would say so.
Props, yeah.
I would say so.
Other than artillery, explosives, or heavy equipment, nothing is moving them.
No.
Or maybe that one, the guy off of Game of Thrones, the giant, whatever their his name.
The
is.
mountain?
The mountain. Yeah, he could probably move those rocks, but why would you?
So that is that squad.
Bye.